just wanted to share a purging tip that I do quite often. I was putting this back into this cabinet, but I do have to move these things to do that. Usually I just take this guy out and then put him in. I have two of these. See that other in there? And I don't necessarily need them because I'm realizing I don't use two. I never used to. Even with the kids, everybody over, I never used two. I guess then I would, but I never pull out two. So anyway, I'm going to let one of these guys go. And the one that's in there, I think is in worse shape from being cleaned with the wrong, you know, like metal scrubbing pads. You're not supposed to use those types of things on there. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead on and purge a little bit. So I wanted to share this with you guys so you in your own spaces would know at any given time when you're putting something back, feel free to go in and grab anything that's in there that you realize you haven't touched in a while. If you know you haven't used it, pull it out. Take it out of your space because it's only taking up space. Even if you feel like it's too hard to totally get rid of it, I usually keep a box out in the garage, and if there's something I don't want or at the moment I don't want it, I'll take it out, put it in that box. If I go to that box and actually go pull it back out and bring it back into my space, then I know I'm using it and I need to keep it. If I never go to that box, when it's time for me to donate stuff, which I usually do every 6 to 8 weeks if I'm not donating client stuff, but just for my own every 6 to 8 weeks, I'll take a box to the donation center to get it all out. So if I go back to the box, great, I need it. If I do not go back to the box, then it's going away. That is how I keep my spaces purged. It really works well for me. And just standing here looking at that, I can see two things that I'm not using often, which is one of these guys and then these, but I would only use these when I have larger parties. So I'm just gonna glance at everything in here, make sure, like that new wave oven down there. Honestly, I never use that. My mom bought that. Lord, keep her off of HSN. But I have to be honest with myself at this point and decide whether or not that's coming out as well. That'll free up space. I'm always trying to free up space because it just makes it easier. And not only that, you see my shelves are bowing a little bit here in the center. This one as well from the weight. This is an IKEA Pax wardrobe, and it is not, they are not wood. It's like that MDF. So you see those two at the top right there? That third one is not bowing, but those two there are bowing. So in order to keep this cabinet, make it last for years to come, I just kind of, clean it out every now and then periodically to make sure I don't have too much in there, too much weight. If I feel that it's becoming a problem, what I'll do is take those out and go get some real wood cut and then mount wood off in these guys. But I don't feel the need to do that right now because I don't have that much stuff. So that was my tip for purging. So continuously purge. Even when you're not having a purging session, feel free to walk up to any given cabinet, space, door, wherever it is. And if you see something you're not using, pull it out. You'll thank yourself in the end.